Hi guys. Hi guys. Hi ladies and oh, hang on. Let's come to the camera, shall we? Hi guys, hi ladies and welcome. Right, what we're going to do, we're going to do a quick video because I did say we were going to hello Ridley. I did say we were going to look at the deviation on the Rotel RVC 240 because I got a couple of complaints last week from a couple of friends saying that it wasn't up to snuff. So we're going to just look at that and see why, and you know, possibly just adjust it. We're not going to touch anything else because I don't believe anything else needs touching. We'll check its on frequency and make sure it hasn't moved. Other than that, we're not touching anything apart from setting up the deviation. But we're going to use I think what we might do, if we can find it, we'll use the new mic, the standard replacement. If we can't find it, we'll use the original. Anyway, let's move over. Let's get the camera set up on the test set so you can all see the test set. There we go. We've done that. So let's zoom in. I don't know where the zoomer in is. It's here somewhere. Won't use my fucking hand to zoom it. Oh, let's bring it down. That'll do us. That's all we need, because you'll be able to see it from there. And I can change between camera 3 and camera 2. No problem. Right, so what we need the lead going in to the test set. Alright. Let's just tap a key just to bring the test set back to life. There we go. Now we need the power supply. And I need my glasses. Right. So this is what I promised we were going to do this afternoon. And we're on the air. We're live tonight, guys. Right, can I find the standard, the modern? Can I find the modern test mic? It's not them. It's not that one. No. Not there. In there. Is it up there somewhere? If it is, I ain't gonna find it up there till I sort that lot out. So one of my neighbours being noisy. Some fucking daft fucking engine jet ski or something they've got. Right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna quickly whip off the sides. Quickly whip the screws out. And that's the thing with my neighbours, guys, they don't really care about anybody except themselves. We should be able to use that to adjust the deviation, so I don't even have to look for me twiddlers, because we're not twiddling nothing in this. This is really nice. It's got a nice receiver and everything on this. Receives really well. So, and the transmitter's good as well, so we're not going to mess with any of that. Doesn't matter what it tells us on the test set, we ain't messing with it, because I know it works really well. So we're just going to look at the deviation. That's all we want to look at. And if we stay shut up with that jet boat or jet ski or whatever it is we've got over there. There we go, guys. Let's take the top off. Disconnect the speaker for convenience. There we go. Put that there for a minute. Right. The deviation could be a bit low to be honest looking at that. It could be a bit high looking at that. That's the deviation there. That looks as though somebody's turned that and then put some fucking shit there so you can't move it. So if it breaks the pot, we'll have to replace the pot. Right, so I've got two sets of glasses in here. They're the ones for the radio room. Alright. So let's go to TX. Turn him on. Put him on channel 20. 4.1 watt we're doing, 4.01 we're doing. That's good. Radio. Radio. It's not showing any deviation. The mic gain turned up. Yeah. Not showing any Yeah. It's not showing any D-mod though. 1, 2. Why is it showing no deviation? Hello. Not showing any deviation. Why are we showing no deviation? We're on 20. We're on CB. There's the mic gain. Hello, 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 hello. No, nothing. Not a sausage. No deviation. Why is it showing us no deviation? Let's just try this other mic. The mic's not dirty, is it? No, it can't be. 1, 2. It's coming up. Let's go on to 1, 2. One, two. D-mod. Hello. No, let's make sure it's sort of showing us on the counter. 2779,125. 1, 2. Right. One, two. What do we got a dodgy switch? 1, 2. It's working now. So what do we got a dodgy mic? Will that mic there work? It should do. It's been converted to a standard mic, and this is, I know it hasn't. This is a power mic. That's no good. I can't use that. If you ever use that, the result will be terrible. I don't know where the other fucking mic is. I can't see it anywhere. Don't know where my mic is. My fucking other mic. I hate it when you know you've got it but you can't fucking find it. Got all this shit on here. Underneath all this lot. Right, so what we're gonna do, We've got another one here. I think this might be. Yeah, this is another. This is a mic I was using as a test mic. I was using that as a test mic. It should work. Whoa! Yeah, 2.7. That's a bit too high. So what we'll do, we'll turn the deviation down. We'll turn it down to nothing. Hello? 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 Right, let's try with that other mic. Let's just see what the results are with this mic. Alright, I'll come over and say hello to you all in a minute. Hi Julie, love! I'll come say hello to you all and have a chat in a minute. Hello? Radio. Hello. Let's put it on the big meter for you. That should. Hello. Hang on. Hello. Oh, hang on. I know what I need to do. 1, 2. Right, so zoom. Now demod. There we go. Wasn't going to do that. Hello. Put it on auto range. It should be that. Hello. And that's it. That's right. Let's try the original factory mic. That's the one I normally use for my test mic. But we'll try. I think I'll put my other mic away. What I need to do is have somewhere in here, put a couple of screws in the wall there, where there's 2 wall plugs. Put a couple of nice chunky hooks in there, and I can hang the mics on there then. So this is the original Rotel mic as supplied by the factory. Hello. Radio. Alright, so that's working that, guys. See if Brett's knocking about. Let's plug the aerial in. I mean, the aerial's not very good, but Brett only lives up the road. See if Brett's knocking about. Let's just plug the speaker back in. See if Brett's up the road, because he'll tell me what it's like. He might not be on, but you never know, I might catch him. It's worth a go, innit, guys?
Fucking hell, he was a power monger, though, a big power monger. I forget, you tend to forget when you go to that many different places every day sort of thing, so, yeah. But certain people you sort of like collar onto in the, certain people with different areas, John the management and all sorts of people, but Roger.
Brett, are you on here, mate?
Right, I get I get you. Right, there's other people buzzing around, matey. Nice to make contact with you, and have a good day. Catch you some other time. Your name's Steve this way, by the way, Stockport. See you in a bit. Ta-ra.
Yeah, Panny.
Hang on. Yeah, all the best. Happy New Year to you too, mate. Who shouted me then? Go ahead.
Yeah, I did. It's Andy. Apollo, can you give us a quick check? I'm just checking the deviation on this Rotel. According to the test set, it's okay. I just want a second opinion.
You're very, very low in the back of the box, Andy. You're £7. I don't know where you are, but you're very, very, very low.
Right. Yeah. No. I'm on my roof aerial, and it's not very good. So that's probably the aerial. I'm just interested in the audio. That's all.
Yeah, audio's not too bad, but £7 absolutely there. About what time is it? 4 o'clock. Soon cracking on. Yeah, I've got things to do. Say it's 7:03. Enjoy. Happy day. Ta-ra.
No worries, Steve. Cheers. I know about the signal. Don't worry about that. I just wanted to know whether the audio's clear from what it was last time you spoke to me, because you said it weren't very good on this.
Yeah, it's mighty fine. It's mighty fine, sir. Your audio's tremendous. It's all right. There's nothing on your audio signal. Rubbish. Absolute garbage. Have a good day. Enjoy. Ta-ra.
Yeah, cheers for they said cheese for that then. Yeah, cheers for that, Steve. I'm on live tonight on YouTube, by the way. So if you catch it, say hello.
Not sure, sir. Roger. All right. No. Yeah.
Right, so that's the second opinion, and that was the guys, who said it was atrocious last time. So I'm gonna call that done, guys. As far as I'm concerned, it's done, and it's where I want to see it on the test set, to be honest. So, you know, just not that I don't trust me test set. Of course I trust me test set. I wouldn't have paid all that money for it if I didn't. But yeah, that lad Steve Panasonic, he's just a bit further out than what I am. I mean, the signal's atrocious. I know it is. It's the aerial. You know, I accept the signal's terrible. But 2.15. So we'll make a note of that, and that's what we want to. That's what we want to set it to next time. So we know now that we're working, and we know we're all right now. Yeah. So yeah, I knew the signal would be rubbish. Turn the test set off. I knew my signal would be rubbish to him, guys. I knew that. Because the roof aerial needs doing, and the aerial man hasn't got back to me. I need to chase him up, because I do need it doing. I mean, in all honesty, guys, it's not the aerial man's fault. It isn't. It ain't. And I told him that. It's not his fault. It's my fault, because I said, that'll do, and it was wrong. So, you know, it wasn't it, so it's not his fault. Let's get me glasses on so I don't lose the freaking screws. There we go. And I'll tell you guys, these Rotels, right, these Rotels, Binatone 5 stars, Harrier CBXs and Fidelity 2000s were the best UK rigs you could get back in the day. The best UK spec rigs you could get back in the day. They were all fitted with Cybernet 134 boards. And if you couldn't afford something like this, which back in the day I couldn't, you could always have one of his little brothers, the Cybernet, the Beta, sorry, the Rotel 230 or the 220, and they were just as good. They weren't as good on receive. The transmitters were exactly the same because they had to conform to the UK's Home Office standard. But there we go, guys. We'll take that back in the front, back into the shack a bit later on, and we'll give it a check. We'll do an on the air check. Well, a rig check. I don't call it on the air because my friend Richard Sherby, he does on the air. We'll leave him to do on the air checks. I do rig checks, which is the same thing. We're going on and we're checking a rig. Anyway, let's come back over. I was going to talk to you and have the laptop running, but I never bothered with it. Now let's come back over to the chair, to the main seat. I hope you're having a good day, Julie. I hope you are too, Ridley. Yeah, I'm having a good day. It's not bad. I was up at 7 o'clock this morning, guys. I was up at 7 o'clock this morning because I woke up and I couldn't sleep and I went to the lavatory. Anyway, I ended up doing that for the Mildred. He bought a set of discs yesterday and one was missing. Zoom Soul Volume 2. So I ran him a Volume 2 of that off. And if he whinges, I'll hit him. Because I played every single track on the JVC and it played perfect. So we've got the computer sorted out in the workshop, back in the shack now. Hello Martin the Chipmunk. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're good. I've been up all night and still not tired. I've not been up all night. I went to bed about 2ish. Yeah, I went to bed about 2ish. Then I got up about fucking 7ish. 7ish, half 7ish, round that region. And I had a cheeseburger, so from last night that I didn't eat. So I ate my cheeseburger and had a can of Coke, 7:30 this morning. And I ran that disc off for the Mildred. I ran a disc off for the Mildred. And decided to get the other computer for the shack put back together. So we've now got the PC on in there now. And I've checked all my cameras, everything's working. Yeah, should be alright. What's a what? What's a what? I don't get you. Oh, I thought it was something you couldn't see in here then. Never sleep. I'm with you now, Julie, yeah. I can never sleep in, yeah. I'm with you now, honey. I thought there was something in here that you were trying to see and you couldn't see it. Secret to help good sleep. I've always found the secret to have good sleep is have good sex before it. But who says I'm right? You know, I sleep pretty well and I don't get anything. So I can't be, can I? I must be wrong. But that's what I've often been told. You know, have good sex before you go to bed, enjoy yourself and then you'll sleep. I don't know how true that is. You know. But yeah, that's what I've heard though. I've heard that, but I don't know how true it is. And I I used to know, but it's been that long I can't remember. You know. Yeah, he's wandering in and out, isn't he, guys? He's harmless. Yeah. Yeah, he's a lovely little animal. Yeah. So there we go, guys. We've got to yeah, I need to sort some shit out for what's his face as well. Harvey. He wants a copy of CDR Win so he can use his SCSI drives. I find myself saying shut up already and turning off after a few tens of minutes of at most. You know, I don't, you know, I mean when I go to bed, I think about what I've done all day. You know, I think about the day, sort of like a day in review, if you like. I think about my day and how it's gone, and you know, and I think to myself, maybe I should have done it this way or done it that way, but like Frank Sinatra, I did it my way, you know, and we've ordered a power supply. I've ordered a power supply for that other computer down here. I know what the problem is with it. The problem's the switch. I can't be arsed, guys. You know, I'll refurbish that power supply at some point. I will refurbish it, but I can't be bothered. I'd rather just change the supply and have done with it. It's quicker. I've listened to those rain noises, meditation music. Do you know, Julie, I can't get into them. I mean, I'll tell you what is good for falling asleep with. You know, apart from my man at the side here, I'll tell you what is good for falling asleep. The radio. You know, just put the radio on a station playing gentle music. On a nice station that plays really soft stuff in the early hours from like 10 o'clock through to about fucking breakfast time or something. You know. I used to put Radio 4 on, and I used to fall asleep listening to the fucking radio plays, you know, shit like the Archers. I used to fall asleep listening to that, or the shipping forecast. I mean, what I need the fucking shipping forecast for? I used to listen to them. I used to just fall asleep. I used to put on Radio 4, long wave back in the day. You just put on Radio 4, tune in, and put it on long wave, tune in, turn the volume right down, just so you could hear it, barely hear it, and then I used to get in bed and go to sleep. You can actually get them speakers that you put in your pillow speakers, and you plug it into a small radio at the side of your bed, or a small anything with an headphone socket, and while you're lying there, you get music playing into your lug holes. There's a few things. The CB radio, the vintage CB Radio Shack commentary, Dogger 7 backing 6. Right. Selling used. Sailing by used to send me off. I just if I can't sleep, then my general rule of thumb is if I can't sleep, I usually come on here. You know, and there's a few other people who can't fucking sleep because they come on here and start chatting. That Kevin used to, what's his fucking face? But he's seen his ass, he don't come on here now. Don't come on my channels now because I banned his boyfriend, Raymond. So he doesn't come on here now. That Kevin, what was he called? I can't remember. The fucking weird fucker, I can't remember his name. Can't remember his name. His YouTube name anyway. Can't remember his YouTube name. You know, so I just come on here, me. You know, or I phone the Mildred up. I remember when I lived in Scotland, I went and knocked on a guy's door with a guy who I knew called Frank. At 1 in the morning. I couldn't sleep. I left mine. It was a good walk away. I left mine about 11 o'clock and I got to his. It was a good walk. I left mine about 11:30 and I walked over to his and I got there for about fucking 12:30, 1 in the morning. I said to him, I had a little portable telly I'd repaired for him, so I thought I may as well walk over with it. Anyway, I said to him, he putting the kettle on, Frank. He said, I'm fucking not, no. He took the little telly off me. He says, I'll sort it out in a week when I'm over your end. When I'm at Scott's mum's, he said, I'll sort it out. So I said, right. You know, he weren't happy. You know, he wasn't happy, guys. But hey, you can't blame him. I've just got the poor fucker out of his bed. But, you know, I generally come on here if I can't sleep. You know, vintage, well, not on here, but on usually vintage electronics repairs. Usually come on there. Yeah, this channel's not doing bad now, guys, for its subscribers. They're getting up there. You know, because there are a lot of people that like to see CB radios being repaired. You know, there's a lot of people who like to see that kind of thing still. You know, I've been watching a guy just lately, and what he does, he'll buy a whole computer system and pay a pittance for it. I mean, he paid £1 for a processor. A fucking £1 for an i3 processor, and he built he paid. I think he built a computer. This is true, this guys. This is true. This he built a computer, and it cost him 68 pence, and he costed out everything that he bought. And it come to 68 pence, if I remember rightly, for a full computer. It can be done if you look around. I mean, that's what I'm always saying, guys. You know, don't pay what you see. Because, you know, I'm in the market at the moment. I'm after an i5 LGA 1150 socket chip, either an i5 or an i7. But what I'm doing, guys, I'm looking around because a lot of them chips, if you look in the right places, they can be had for a penny or 20 pence if you look in the right places. You know, but you know, I watch other people's stuff as well. I don't only watch things that interest me. I watch something that I'll go to a channel. If I see something that interests me, I'll click on the channel and see if it's worth. You know, see if it's worth. See whether it's any good or whether it's going to be an insult to my posterior sitting here. That's it. That's what it's all about. You know, keeping the costs down. I mean, I probably won't get a chip for my machine for that price because the chips he was talking about, they're going on 10 years old. Mind you, my motherboard's getting on now a bit. My motherboard's about 5 or 6 years old. I can't remember how long I've had this motherboard, but I've had it for a while. But it is a good motherboard. It's a gigabyte gaming motherboard. I can't remember exactly what number it is. Some at 97. GA some at 97 or something like that. I can't remember exactly. But I got it off my brother before he passed on. I got it off him. And what happened was he had an argument with the PC. So obviously the PC lost. And he launched the PC out of the bedroom. Luckily he sleeps in the parlour, which he turned into a bedroom. Anyway, he lobbed it out the parlour door. The front door was open and it sailed out the front door, through the porch and landed on the path. And he just went out and kicked it onto the grass, onto the drive, and he phoned me up, onto the lawn like, and he phoned me up. And he said to me, he says, do you want that computer? You can have it for nothing. So I said, yeah. I said, I'll phone Pugwash. So I rang my mate Pugwash and I says to Pugwash, get down there and get it before he changes his mind. Anyway, Pugwash brought it here. And I laid it out on the bench. And what the problem he reported, I phoned him up and said, what's the problem that you're reporting? I said, what's the problem it's got like? He says, basically, when it boots, when you try and load Windows onto it, he says it'll get so far and then it'll just stop. He said, but sometimes it gets a bit further than the first time, or maybe not as far. So I said, right, okay. So I tried it, and it did exactly what he said. So I went into my box of leads and cables and stuff, and I fished out a brand new SATA cable. Brand new, never used, still in the packet, still folded up neatly. I fished that out. I shoved that onto the one end of the hard drive, the other end onto the SATA port of the motherboard, onto SATA port number 1, which is the one because I asked him what port he'd been using. He told me he'd been using number 1. So, and I laid out on the bench, and I put my Windows I put my Windows 10 stick in, my stick with Windows 10 on it, stuck it in, and it loaded up and it loaded Windows onto the drive and booted up with no problems. It was a dodgy SATA cable, but the case was all mangled up, and it had about 4 or 5 hard drives in it. I gave Pugwash one of them for running around and picking it up and dropping it off, because he said while he was here, he said I could do with an extra hard drive. I said, well, you can have one of them. I'm not going to use all those. It had 2 solid state drives in it and all, you know, 2 500 gig solid state drives. One of them's in here, the other one's in the machine in the shack. Anyway, guys, this has only been a quickie just to whet your appetite for tonight, I suppose. You know, just to get rid of that fucking, get off. Fucking, what do you call it? Malware bites. Yeah, we're 5:30. We're 4:30, guys. Well, we're 21 minutes past. I'm going to leave it there. And, yeah, thanks for dropping in and having a chat. And I was planning to be a bit earlier today. I wanted to be on about, like I said last night, I wanted to get on here about 1:30, but I couldn't get on at that time because I was in bed, because I went back to bed. After I finished what I was doing, I went back to bed about 9:30. I went back to bed. I had a cup of coffee in bed and went to sleep. Oh, I made a few phone calls, rang a couple of friends. I spoke to the Harvey. I've got to send a 2-way. We've got to send this out to Harvey next week. That's Harvey's 2-way radio that he had off me, and there's a screw missing out of it. I think it was missing when I got it. I'll have to find one because he'll do nothing but complain. So we'll find out what goes in there and put one in. But that's Harvey's little 2-channel. Well, it's 3-channel, but there's only 2 crystals in it. It was back in the day when you had to buy the extra crystal. Yeah, you can plug an extra aerial into this as well. not a bad radio. It's got a little strap on the back, so you can strap it to his belt. Yeah, nice little radio. Yeah, lovely little thing. So we're sent out. So Harvey's ended up with that. So we'll get that out to him one day next week, and then we'll also send him his disc. But I'll find a screw that'll fit that because he'll whinge otherwise. That's what Harvey does. So I do if you have no pressing engagements. I need to catch up with the host asleep. So do I. And they just want to say thank you for creating this little community. No worries, mate. That's alright. You know, I think it's nice to get to know other people from other places and other parts of the country, other parts of the world. You know, it makes the world a smaller place, doesn't it, Martin? Yeah, no worries about that, mate. I don't mind. Anyway, guys, I am going to leave it there. Why am I going to leave it there? Well, because I'm going to leave it there. And I'll be back on at 7 tonight in the shack, and we'll play with some radios and have a chat and all that sort of shit. I'll catch you later, guys. My telephone's ringing. That with my daughter or Christine. I'll catch you later, guys. You all take it easy. Like, share, subscribe. Buy me a coffee if you want to. That's optional, to buy me a coffee. No one ever has to do that unless they want to. I shall catch you later. Bye for now, guys. Alright. Right. Have I been on mute all this time? Because why is that? Have I been on mute all this time? Because why is that? Oh, I'm on a different camera. Right, so we're on there. Yeah. Right, I'll catch you later, guys. I'm going to sort this out because, yeah, I'm still thinking that's. So we're picking up through one of the cameras as well, which is weird. I'll catch you later, guys. Bye for now. I don't understand that, because if I press this button here, now I'm on that camera and I'm on that mic over there, the one that's on the bench. I'm on that one now, and I can see it. I can see the lights going up and down on the unit. So, yeah, that's weird. Oh well. Yeah, so I've got a mic turned on that shouldn't be. I'll catch you later, guys. You all take care. Bye for now.